Hello, my dear listeners. Welcome back to another episode of Hearts Unlocked. If you're new here, welcome to the family of Hearts Unlocked. Before we proceed to today's episode, please do subscribe to my YouTube channel, Hearts Unlocked Podcast. Follow me on my Instagram channel, Tasty Travel and Talks, for more content. For those who are Spotify fans, you can listen to my podcast on Spotify as well. It's available at Spotify, Hearts Unlocked Podcast. Please do follow me on Spotify and give it a 5-star rating, as it would motivate me to create more content for you guys. I'm your host, Veronica. Let's dive into today's topic. Have you ever thought that, hey, I don't belong here, I don't fit into this group anymore? I mean, it's fine, it's okay. We are we, to be more precise. We do not need to fit into every single group we see or every single community we are in, whatsoever. I have been holding on to the thought of not belonging to a group since quite some time. At first I thought it was just a feeling that, hey, I just don't belong here. I might not belong here. First it was just like, I might not belong here. And followed by another feeling stating that, hey, I'm walking into their territory. It's not like I'm a part of it. When you have a wolf pack or dogs together, animals are territorial. So when you came from a different background altogether, and you're trying to fit into that pack, you'll try and do some things where maybe you're not proud of yourself, or maybe that is actually not you, just to fit in. But why are you comparing yourself to others? You just can't compare apple and oranges. You are different, you're unique. Let it be there, let it be as it is. You do not need to, what can I say? You don't need to be there if you are not given that importance, or if you're not, a main person or a main story or whatever. Basically, if you are just an option and you're not a choice, just walk out from there. You do not need to fit in. So coming back to my intuition, or what I am feeling lately. So, there's just a shift, a change in me, wherein there are two groups. Okay, I'm particularly not gonna specify what are the two groups which I'm talking about, but yeah, they are two groups. Let us name them Group A and Group B, wherein Group B always sticks together. Group A also, they do stick together among themselves, but they are quite different from Group B. Group B, they do also stick together, but they have different perspectives. They are two different types of groups. You can maybe call it as Group A is a homely one, wherein they talk more about maybe work or family or something like that. Maybe Group B talks more about, they do still talk about work, they still talk about family. Maybe they do talk about something extra as well. That is their bond they have within the group. It's their comfortability they have with each other. Whatever it might be, I am no one to comment either on Group A or Group B. But lately I have a feeling that, I just don't belong. As I've already told you, at first I thought it was just my intuition, wherein I felt I might not belong there. But then I thought to myself, hey, you're just being paranoid. You knew both Group A and Group B quite sometimes. It's like quite a whole sum of years, if I may say so. Like, okay, let us take, like, I know both the groups since 5 to 6 whole years. So if it's been 6 whole years, I thought to myself, hey, I'm just being paranoid that I don't belong here, because I know them from 6 whole years and nothing's changed, of course. That's what I just told myself, then calmed myself down. And sometimes, people say that uh, it's what you feel, it's not what you see, or it's all about what you manifest. So in this case, is that, I don't know if I manifested the uncomfortable situation, or if I manifested me not being belonging into a certain group. But sometimes I feel it's my intuition which I failed to realize, warning me, saying that, hey, you don't belong here. You are different. It's good to be unique. So, when it's warned me, and now I feel totally different about it. Um, I tend to mold myself according to the groups, which is again, like, as I told you, Group A is different. So when I'm with Group A, I'm a different person. When I'm with Group B, I'm again a whole lot different person. But when I am together with both the groups, I'm again a different person. What actually am I then? Now, pardon my interruption in the middle. My phone just acted out and I got kicked out of being recording my podcast. Okay, getting back to the topic, have you ever felt different, like you not being able to be you? Have you felt that it's teaching you a lesson to put yourself before others? Why are you operating as per them? Like, if you are in a group of oranges, you're acting as an orange, and if you're in a group of apples, you're acting as an apples, and you're with a group of tomatoes, you're acting as a tomato. No, just be you. If you are a carrot, be a carrot in every single group. That makes you unique. I know, pardon my example of bringing up all the fruits or vegetables. Yeah, but I have been doing this for quite some time. I did learned my lesson in the past, wherein I did put everyone before myself, and now I am working on myself, wherein I put myself before others. But you still have some close friends in your priority list, or your close relatives, or maybe sometimes you give an exception to your family members, wherein you put themselves, you put them before you. But why? Why is that change? What do you think they deserve that? Do you not deserve that? Are you not important to yourself? Listen up. If you think you can't put yourself first before others, others will think the same. It's just about how you are portraying yourself to others. If you can't portray yourself as a confident person, where you know what you are headed and you know what you're doing, and you can set your foot on what you want, if you can't show that to others, trust me, others will not see that in you. If you can't set your ground on what you want, how can you expect others to see that for you? How can you expect others to respect you if you can't even respect yourself? People say that kids learn from their parents. If you are the type of parent wherein you keep on your mobile phone, and kids, they do learn that from you, that it's okay to be constantly on electronics and not give importance to the relations where the people around you. And siblings, they also learn from each other, don't they? The younger siblings always look up to the older ones, whatever they are doing, if it's right or not. This is how the world is. This is how close knit groups work. This is how they are. So stop begging people on doing anything. I know sometimes we do ask people saying that, hey, I need your help on this. You tell them once and they'll be like, hey, I'm busy. Can we do it tomorrow? Or can this have a rain check? And we'll be like, okay, fine. And again, tomorrow we might not ask them. We'll be like, okay, maybe they're busy. We do understand. Then the very alternative day, or maybe 2 days down the road, 3 days down the road, and we would give them a gentle bump up. Hey, I would require a help with this again. And again, they will have something or the other and they can't help you. That is when you have to stop asking them. Let it be anything. You can do it on yourself. I mean, is there anything in the world wherein a human can't do? If a human can't do anything, there would not be a TV, a mobile phone, a robot, a fan, or whatever. All this are human inventions, man-made stuff. So human can do anything. So, sometimes you feel you need that push or you need a second perspective. But don't you think it's a literal begging if you keep on asking them, hey, I need your help, hey, I need your help, and they are constantly telling some reason or the other? I mean, I am not pointing that out. They might be genuinely having something or the other, because human life, something might, instantly, like just, like in a flick of your fingers like this, something just might pop up. That's common, that's fine, but isn't that their initiative? They should put in the same amount of energy you are putting in. If you ask them once or twice, they should come back to you stating that, hey, I remember you asking me for so and so help. Can we get this done by tonight? Or I'm free now. Can we get on a call and discuss about it? They should remember. If they say, hey, I totally forgot about it, sometimes it might slip their mind, but not when you asked multiple times. So that shows your priority there. That shows your importance there. So when you're not a choice, when you're just a random option, leave. Yes, you heard me right. Leave. Leave. Leave that goddamn place. Leave the people. It's okay. At first you might feel hollow in your heart, like, oh my god, I miss them. Yes, you sure will do miss them, but it's for your own good. How long are you going to deal with toxicity? How long are you going to deal with people who do not give you the importance where you need that? Okay, humans, everyone need that. Everyone needs the importance in their life. Now, how would you know if you really mean to that person when they don't give you the necessary importance you need, or necessary acknowledgement, or what do you say in this MNC companies, they use a fancy word for that. Recognition, exactly. When they don't give you the recognition you need, just leave from there. Sometimes I feel that I wanna be the old Veronica, where I just do not need to ask people twice. I mean, I never used to ask people twice. But, one gentleman just walked into my life and he told me, saying that, why don't you start asking? People just can't read your mind. It might have, slipped people's mind, or they have a number of things on their plate. So whatever you're asking, it might slip to their mind. So why don't you ask again twice or thrice? What's gonna, what's the loss, or what's gonna happen if you ask one more time? Just open your mouth and ask one more time. So at that time, I didn't feel like it. I mean, I was like, no, if that person thinks I'm important for him or her, they should remember. But again, people walk into your life, they teach you a lot of lessons. Every single person who walks into your life, there will be some lesson or the other. So this gentleman taught me a lesson to ask. Open your mouth and talk, so that people will understand what help you want or what you want. But again, there is a very thin line of begging and between begging them and your self-respect. Ask them once, ask them twice, ask them thrice to the max. Post which I feel that you need to put your self-respect first. Stop asking them. Figure things out on your own. Or ask someone else who's willing to help you. Always choose people who choose you, rather than chasing after people who put you as an option. This thing not only relates with work, not only relates with personal life, relates with every single thing. You are important more than anyone else. Don't engage in any talks where you feel you're being left out, or you're not getting the importance you deserve. Anything, just stand up for yourself. Have you ever also, felt, we are people, okay? We are like chameleons, to be more precise. We act I know every one of you obviously would understand what is a chameleon, but for those who don't, chameleon is like it's a lizard wherein it changes color. So usually chameleon gets that extra what do you call it, as bonus points of changing its color. It's just to protect itself from its predators. So when it touches a leaf, it changes to a color green, and then when it's on a tree branch, it changes to a color brown, so that no one can identify it and it would be saved from its predators and from any danger. So the same way, people are chameleons. I mean, sorry, no offense, not everyone, but yeah, people out there are there. People, chameleons are there. Have you ever felt like, a person, let it be your close friend, he or she acts different when you are in a group of people, and he or she acts different when it's only both of you there? I mean, why? Is there anything to hide? Why can't you just be you, irrespective of when there's a group of people, or when there's only two of you, when there's only selective people? People do talk, whatever you do, trust me. Let them talk when you're doing what you want, when you're really happy. I mean, if you're silent and you don't want to talk to people, you can come out as you're stubborn, you're rude. Or when you talk too much, you can come out as, oh my God, she's talkative. Oh my God, he keeps on yanting. Or, oh my God, why can't he just shut up? So, people, they do talk on whatever you are. So, might as well be you and let them talk. At least you will be satisfied that at least I am me, rather than you're not even yourself. And In addition to that, people talk behind your back. And what did you even gain out of it? Like minus, minus, both minus? What's the point? Rather than that, you being yourself is a huge plus, and people talking behind your back, that's anyways going to be minus. But at least there's a plus in your life, duh. Have you been in such a situation wherein you have to put yourself before others? It's okay to do that. Okay? Don't feel guilty about it. You know, in that comic books wherein every hero put himself before others, we are not a part of a cartoon character. We are not the Powerpuff Girls, or we are not Courage the Cowardly Dog, or whatever heroes are there up there putting themselves next and saving the world, saving everyone. We are not them. We are we. We are humans. We have feelings. We have a life. So it's okay to put yourself first. Okay, that's it. It's in one emotional hell of a talk today. And see you guys on my next topic. Until then, adios, bye bye, take care. Signing off, Veronica. As we wrap up season 1, I want to take a moment to express my gratitude to all of you who have supported me throughout my season 1 journey. Season 1 has been amazing adventure. But don't worry guys, this isn't a goodbye. I will be back with season 2. I'm already working on some exciting plans for season 2, and I can't wait to bring you guys along on the ride. Stay tuned for more stories. Thank you once again for being a part of this journey. Your support has made all the difference in the world. And I'll soon be back with season 2, and I promise it's gonna be worth the wait. Till then, take care and keep being amazing.